Now, next topic is quadratic form. Definition of the quadratic form: a homogeneous expression of degree 2 is called quadratic form. Otherwise, a homogeneous expression of second degree is called a quadratic form. It is denoted by Q. The formula for this one, the notation: Q equal to X transpose A into X equal to sigma I equal to 1 to n, sigma j equal to 1 to n, Aij xi into xj. This is called quadratic form in any number of variables. Once again, a homogeneous expression of second degree is called quadratic form in any number of variables. Now, in this notation, I explained you Q equal to X transpose A into X. Here X is nothing but variable matrix including with n variables. Variable matrix capital X equal to x1, x2, x3, so on xn. A equal to real symmetric matrix. This is A is called real symmetric matrix. Means, I will explain you one example. X square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 3yz plus 4zx. I am writing here quadratic form. Example once again: Q equal to x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 3yz plus 4zx. This is nothing but quadratic form. Why should I call this is quadratic form? This is quadratic form in three variables x, y, z. Now observe this one. First term x square, the power of x is 2. Y square, second term y square, the power of y is 2. Z square, the power of z is 2. 2xy, next term, the power of x and power of y we have to add in multiplication. 1 plus 1 is 2. 3yz, again 1 plus 1, power of y 1, power of z 1, 1 plus 1 2. Power of zx 4zx, means the power of z is 1, power of x is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. Means the power of each and every term in quadratic form is 2. Then this is a homogeneous expression of second degree in three variables x, y, z. That's why we are calling this is quadratic form in three variables x, y, z. Now, we can say that this is the quadratic form in three variables x, y, z. We can say in other variables also in terms of x1, x2, x3. I am writing this is in another way: x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square plus 2x1 x2 plus 3x2 x3 plus 4x3 x1. This is also quadratic form in x1, x2, x3 variables. You can say in any number of variables. You can take the quadratic form in 4 variables also: x1, x2, x3, x4. Means every time only one thing you have to remember: the power of each and every term is 2. Then that is nothing but quadratic form. Then how to convert? One thing, this is very very important. From every quadratic form to we are writing one real symmetric matrix. From that real symmetric matrix to we are writing quadratic form. Means if you have a quadratic form, then from that quadratic form we can create real symmetric matrix. Suppose they have given one real symmetric matrix, and using that real symmetric matrix we can construct quadratic form. That how to construct, I will explain you. From every quadratic form we can construct real symmetric matrix E. Now consider the same example. I am taking that quadratic form: x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 3yz plus 4zx. This is my quadratic form. Now, in many methods I have taken one matrix. We can write 3 by 3 real symmetric matrix if it is in 3 variables. Now observe this one. This is x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 3yz plus 4zx. Means if you are observing this quadratic form, this is a quadratic form in 3 variables. Means we get 3 by 3 real symmetric matrix. Before construction of that one, I will give the one technique. If you want to write a 3 by 3 matrix with general elements, A equal to A11, A12, A13, means this is first row, Second row A21, A22, A23. Third row A31, A32, A33. Observe this matrix very carefully. The first element A11. What is the meaning of that one? 1 is nothing but first row first column element. First number indicates row, second number indicates column. 1 first row first column. 1 2 next element, first row second column. 1 3 first row third column. A21 second row first column, second row first column. A22 second row second column. A23 second row third column element. Means this is the meaning of the elements of position of the elements of that matrix. This is the position, sorry. Now 1 means x. 1 is nothing but x, 2 is nothing but y, 3 is nothing but z. 1 means xx. A12 and A21. Observe this one. Immediately A12 is there in second row first element A21. Then that is A12 means xy. A21 is nothing but yx. A13 and in the third row first column element A31. A13, A31 means first row third column, third row first column means xz, zx. Xx, or xx means x square. The coefficient of x square I am writing here 1. A12 and A21 means coefficient of xy. Now A12 coefficient of xy is how much? 2 is there. Coefficient of xy is 2. Means what is the A12 in place of A12, in place of A21 you have to write the same element, half of element. What is the coefficient of xy? 2. Half of 2 is 1. Means in place of A12, in place of A21 you write 1 like that. Now A13 and A31 both should be same. Means A13 xz is there, xz and zx. What is the coefficient of xz? 4. Means the coefficient of xz is 4, the half of 4 is 2. Means in place of A13, in place of A31, you write 2. Like this, we have completed first row, first column. Like this you have to fill up. The next one, second row, second column element. 2 means yy. 2 means yy. That is nothing but yy is nothing but y square. The coefficient of y square is 1. There is no another position to like 2 means only one position is available. Just you write the coefficient of y square 1. Next coefficient A23 and A32 both should be same. 2 3 means what? 2 is nothing but y and 3 is nothing but z. Yz. What is the coefficient of yz? 3 is there. 3 means half of 3 is 3/2. Means in place of A23 and A32 you write 3/2, 3/2. Like this I completed second row and second column. Now the last element, the position of the last element A33. A33 is nothing but 3 is z square. The coefficient of z square is 1. Therefore the symmetric matrix A equal to 1 1 2 1 1 3/2 2 3/2 1. Once again observe the first row first column elements 1 1 2 1 1 2. First row 1 1 2, first column 1 1 2. Second row 1 1 3/2. Second column 1 1 3/2. Third row 2 3/2 1. Third column 2 3/2 1. For every real symmetric matrix we can construct quadratic form also. By using this matrix again, using the same logic 1 1 1 is 1 1 1 2 1 3 means 1 is nothing but x, 2 is nothing but y, z. Like that you can write, you can create a quadratic form also, right? If you have the real symmetric matrix we can write quadratic form. If you have a quadratic form then we can write real symmetric matrix. This is the conversion. Nature of the quadratic form. In this we have important words: index, signature, positive definite, negative definite, positive semi-definite, negative semi-definite, indefinite. Now index, you calculate from the given quadratic form to, you convert quadratic form to canonical form. After calculating canonical form, the number of positive terms in the canonical form is called index of the quadratic form. This is important. Number of positive terms of the canonical form is called index of the quadratic form. By observing canonical form, we are saying the index of the quadratic form. It is denoted by S. S is nothing but number of positive terms in the canonical form. This is the first nature of the quadratic form. Next, the difference between the positive and the negative terms in the canonical form is called signature of the quadratic form. The difference between the positive and the negative terms in the canonical form is called signature of the quadratic form. It is denoted by 2s minus r. 2 into s is nothing but index minus r. R is nothing but rank of the matrix. Now this is rank of the matrix. Now this is the notation. By using the formula also we can calculate the signature of the quadratic form. Otherwise the difference between the positive and negative terms of the canonical form is also signature. Next, a quadratic form is said to be first one, positive definite. Positive definite. A quadratic form is said to be positive definite. Means if the eigenvalues of the real symmetric matrix all are positive numbers, then that is nothing but positive definite. Once again, a quadratic form is said to be first one, positive definite means if all the eigenvalues of A are positive. Second one, negative definite, if all eigenvalues of A are negative numbers, negative values. Then now for the positive definite we have formula also, R equal to N and S equal to N, then that is called positive definite. Here R equal to N and S equal to 0, then this is the formula for negative definite. Now third one, positive semi-definite, if all the eigenvalues of A are positive and at least one eigenvalue is 0. Once again, if all eigenvalues of A are positive and at least one eigenvalue is 0, then that quadratic form is positive semi-definite. The formula for this one, R is less than N and S equal to R, therefore here this is nothing but positive semi-definite. R is rank of the matrix, S is index of the quadratic form, and N is nothing but number of variables of the quadratic form. Already I told you, quadratic form we may get in 3 variables, or we may get in 4 variables, we may get or in n variables. N is nothing but number of variables of the quadratic form. S is index of the quadratic form. R is rank of the quadratic. Now next definition, negative semi-definite. A quadratic form is said to be negative semi-definite if all the eigenvalues of A are negative and at least one eigenvalue is 0, then that is nothing but negative semi-definite. Next, some eigenvalues are positive and some eigenvalues are negative, then that quadratic form is indefinite. Now these are the nature of quadratic form. Once again, index is nothing but number of positive terms in the canonical form, denoted by S. Signature, difference between the number of positive and negative terms in canonical form. Signature. Formula 2s minus r. A quadratic form is said to be positive definite, all eigenvalues are positive. The formula is r equal to n, s equal to n. A quadratic form is said to be negative semi-definite if all eigenvalues are negative. Now r equal to n, the formula is r equal to n, s equal to 0. Positive semi-definite, all eigenvalues are positive and at least one eigenvalue is 0, positive semi-definite. Formula r is less than n, s equal to r. Negative semi-definite, all eigenvalues are negative and at least one eigenvalue is 0, then negative semi-definite. Formula r is less than n, s equal to 0. Some eigenvalues are positive and some eigenvalues are negative, then that is nothing but quadratic form is indefinite. This is the nature of the quadratic form.